But the reason why I wanted to share this on here in the first place is we are coming up on our 10-year anniversary. We're going to Mexico, to Cabo, for our 10-year anniversary trip. And we're rewriting our vows. We never wrote vows in the first place. We didn't have vows when we got married. And I'm struggling to write my vows, like to write a vow. And I think that's because I still feel very unsure in our relationship.
Unsure, doubt. She's describing a crisis of faith. So again, what we discuss in our online courses, in the free course, Should We Stay Together, is we help people to diagnose exactly what kind of crisis they're in. So are you in a crisis of faith or are you a crisis of trust? There's only those two. And when you are unsure in your relationship, you don't know if you should be together or not. You don't know if this marriage is working, if you're meant to be together, if you're in love anymore. If you're unsure, if you're expressing doubt, that is a crisis of faith. And that is very, very, very different from a crisis of trust, where instead of you just saying to yourself, I'm not sure if I'm in love anymore, you're saying to yourself, I don't know if I can trust this person. I don't know if they have my best interests at heart. I think that there's a possibility they could try to harm me, harm others, harm themselves. I think that they're very selfish and they might put their own selfish desires over what's best for me or over what's best for the family. You can't trust that person to have your best interest at heart. That is a very, very different scenario than a crisis of faith. A crisis of faith, you can work through that. Oh, I just don't believe in our marriage anymore because I feel like my needs aren't being met and the things that I wanted in my relationship aren't being met. Join the club. Join the club. Okay, that's 99% of marriages. Because nobody knows how to be good at this. Nobody was trained at this. We didn't go to school for this. There's no classes in high school where you learn how to be a good husband or how to be a good spouse. That doesn't exist. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing, and we're all just winging it, and we all suck at it until you put in the work to find out how to get good at it. And they just haven't done that yet. And that's normal and fine. That doesn't mean you need to blow up your marriage because of it.